Hello once again, Minikea, and welcome to my brand new FIFA 16 Ultimate Team series titled For the Win, with number 4, not letter 4. And in this series, is going to be a little bit of a change from what I mentioned in my pilot episode. I'm not going to play AI. I have so much AI content on this channel. I don't think we need any more AI content. So instead, I'm just going to play online, and then whenever I get enough coins or a FUT Draft token, I'm then going to be able to play again, and I'm only allowed to build a squad from my FUT Draft packs. I have got a Lone Legend pack. I did open the Lone Legend pack. I can use Deco, who I do get here, instead of, that's the only pack I can use. I can't open any packs, I can't buy any players. I can only use FUT Draft 1 packs. So the coins at the top is so important, because once I hit 15k coins, I can then go and buy FUT Draft token, whatever. But I do get one free token, which means I can build a new squad. Whenever I get promoted, there are no upgrades to it, it's just coins. When I get relegated, however, I will lose my highest rated player. That's how this series is going to work. If I get relegated, even, should I say. But I do go with the 4-2-2-2-2-2-2-2-2 formations. You see, I do get to choose a captain. Now, there isn't many choices. There's obviously one that stands out, which is Georgie Best, who I played with so many times on this FUT Draft. It's unbelievable how many times he pops actually up. I think he pops up on every single FUT Draft I've had, so I've never had a choice not to choose him. But he goes straight onto the bench, because I don't have any wingers. I can play him at cam. He can play at cam, but he's not obviously not a cam in the game. He's a right winger. But I do pick Fifa and Icardi as my two strikers, and I do get a pretty shit look on this one, because I have two players, but I do have one goal player that does play in Serie A. I have no good players, should I say. But this one's quite the better one. I could go with Felipe Melo. Alan as well would work. Felipe Melo obviously having that link with Icardi from Inter Milan, but I do eventually go with Alan, the Brazilian link. There's a lot of Brazilians in Serie A, weirdly enough. But and then the second CDM slot, I could go with Matic, Lahm, but there's only one there, Matuidi. I could even go with De Rossi, and I don't know why I didn't go with De Rossi. Maybe I'm not that clever, but here we are. The melon in the rectum. I have Ozil, Silva, and Rodriguez, and they're all smiling at me. They're all smiling. They all want me to pick them. And then there's Mertens, the Mardy bastard, who knows I'm going to pick him no matter what. He doesn't need to smile at me, because he knows I'm building a Serie A type squad. So I'm going to pick him no matter what, and that means I have to just ignore Rodriguez, Ozil, and Silva, which killed me inside. I felt like I wanted to die. I do have Zuniga. We're going to ignore the Evra. Don't look at Evra. We do go with Zuniga here, ignoring completely Evra, who would have been the better choice. But we're not going to judge that. We're going to go with Santos here, because the only player that's Brazilian link up with Alan a little bit. He won't matter, he's going to get removed eventually. Zuma, again, could have chosen Caceres, but I chose Zuma. Don't judge me, I loved Zuma. I wanted to use his inform card actually, so that's probably why I chose him over Caceres, because I just saw Zuma and went, I need to use that guy, because I love his inform card. Maicon, another Serie A player, Brazilian as well. And then we could have gone with Alves, who would have had a mega link with Santos, but he's shit, so I didn't choose him. I went with Valdez instead, who would have a link with Zuma, and then it wouldn't even matter, because Valdez would get replaced eventually by Carasso, I think his name is. I should have chosen Mandanda, but Carasso's a black card, and you can't get rid of a black card, can you? Really, you can't not have a black card. But you see here, I could have gone with Binochi, but Castan is better than him. Weirdly enough, Castan looks better than him. He's got better stats, bearing in mind he's one lower rating than him. He's got better pace, and he's still got the same defending. So I went Castan instead of Bonucci, but that is my final team there. You see, Hamsix actually replaced the non-rare Serie A player, and I get El Gui, and it went from 89 to I believe 92. So I have 81 with a 92 rating, and then I have Best and Matuidi as my two best players. And Best not on the bench, and Matuidi with no chemistry. So it's looking pretty bleak at the start. I'm not gonna lie, it was such a terrible FUT Draft pick. There's so many wingers on my bench. Look how many wingers there are. There's so many. I had to choose wingers. There was no cams popped up whatsoever that would work. So I had to choose. Only Hamsik popped up, so I had to choose a bunch of right wingers. I chose Iturbe and Ilic here as well. And you see Tillemans on there. It could have actually come on for Mertens, but I don't see the point. So my first game, and it's against Egg Fried Royce, the funny 2012 meme that was going around on FIFA, but it's not funny anymore. Actually, it wasn't even funny in 2012, but it's here. He's got a Neymar, he's got Messi, he's got Aubameyang, obviously the FIFA 15 legend. Aubameyang doesn't work on FIFA 16 so much, that's unfortunate, and then he's got the worst goalkeeper in the game in Diego Alves, and then ignore my Mendoza FC. I will. That's changed for the next match. I forgot to change it. I have terrible, ugly kits as well, so ignore that. But you see here we go very close, just outside the edge of the area, and then this is nice. This is a nice bit of play. I like this bit of play. Pick up the ball with Kurt Zouma, the beast that is Kurt Zouma. Icardi and Palacio exchange passes, and then Icardi with a beautiful little assist to himself. Look at that ball. That is a beautiful ball. Removes the defender and slots in the back of the net, and that is an assist and a goal for Icardi, and all in one goal. How beautiful is that? Look at it. Look. Takes a man out of the game with that pass, and he just slots it in to himself. Pretty greedy. I'd say it's pretty greedy and a prick move. You know, Palacio was wide open, but that's fine. I'm not gonna notice that. But here comes Icardi, passes to Matuidi. Matuidi takes a pop. It hits the post. So unlucky. Matuidi actually plays well in this game. He's quite a beast. Him and Zuma are fantastic. So I'm not regretting the choice just yet. But here it's back again. And there's some sort of midfield battle. I don't know what's happening here, but there's some sort of midfield battle, and we keep trying to pass it. And then Palacio finds Icardi, and Icardi is trying to find the back of the net, but the worst goalkeeper in the game just make the save. Fortunately for him, because he never makes any saves to me, because he's the worst goalkeeper in the game. But he does find Kurt Zouma, who's potentially fouled, but it's not fouled. And then he finds Allen, who gets fouled. And I thought that was a penalty. It's not. It's just on the edge of the area, literally just on the edge of the area. So he's very, very lucky boy there. And Mertens will take it, the Belgian player. The wall is having a little jumping session at a concert or something, and it just goes over or wide or both. I don't know. I can't tell from that angle. I think it goes wide, and it's another chance that goes begging. And we do eventually pick up the ball here in midfield after his goal kick, which was absolutely shit, and then he passes to Matuidi, who for some reason completely misses it, passes it to Hamsik passes it to Icardi, and then a lovely one-touch finish, and Icardi's got 2 assists and a goal, and it's only 2-0, and don't judge how that works, just embrace it, and pretend that it does work. Hamsik again with a little whatever Chinese symbol he's got on his neck there, scores a goal. It's a beautiful play there, nice touch. I don't know why he didn't just turn and shoot the first time. Maybe he just wanted to look a bit fancier, maybe just wants to be a bit more fancy. But you see here, we do go into half time, 3-0 up. I'm going to ignore the fact that there's not a goal in there, but we'll look at the shots and on target and shots. 17 shots, 10 on target, 61% possession, 3-0 up. There wasn't I don't know where the goal went. It's kind of disappeared, but here we have a very, very, very unlucky challenge from him, and it does end up resulting in a red card eventually through the lag. The referee's lagging a little bit there. He's not too sure. He's going to make a decision. He's trying to just get the wireless connection done just so he can make that decision. He does give Aubameyang, the FIFA 15 sweat guard, an absolutely red card. I don't know if it was a red card. He did come in from behind, but he was very unlucky there. And he gives the ball away after not playing for 70 minutes. He decides to give the ball away here as he starts playing again. The lag is disgusting. My Virgin Media internet is completely piss poor at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I think they're trying to upgrade something, but by upgrading it, they're making it slower. I don't know how it works. But as you see, Matuidi picks it up. Icardi back to Palacio, 1-2 with Palacio, and then he knocks it in that bottom corner. And in the 75th minute, gives a I can't hear you Tevez celebration to the fans, probably because you can't hear them because they're miles away. And but he does. That's a nice play. Him and Palacio are really good in this game. Together they are beasts. They're complete and utter beasts. They're so good together. In this 4-2-2 formation, I actually really enjoy playing in this 4-2-2 formation as well, which is quite a surprise. So I absolutely hated it on FIFA. Well, no, I actually quite liked it on FIFA 16. But obviously, we do come away with a 4-0 win. I'm going to show you the match stats actually after this. Mario Cardi having probably the man of the match, 2 assists and a goal, 2 goals and 2 assists in a 4-0 win. One of the assists to himself. Messi, of course, not as good as Icardi, probably not even as good in real life as Icardi. And we beat Ed Fried Royce, and as you see, I didn't actually show the match stats, but it was pretty piss poor. But as you see here, we go into our second game at Stein FC, and he has inform Ronaldo, and for some reason he has some other guy up front that's not inform Ronaldo. I don't know why he has that, I don't know why it's done that, but he's done that anyway. He's got 83 rating, 83 chemistry. Marquinhos, the worst goalkeeper in the game in net, who had a blinder. I'm going to tell you something now. I hate Diego Alves, and I'm hating him even more after this game because he saved not one, not two, but 3 shots, and then not only did he save them, he's so bad for me. He's never saved anything. And oh no, he didn't save that third one. That third one was, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was offside or what, but something happened. But you think, we're peppering their goal with shots. Surely we're going to score. Surely we are going to be the first ones to open the. Of course we're not. It's EA. It's EA. It's fucking FIFA. We're not going to be the first ones to score. They are. James Rodriguez, the captain. I don't know how he's the captain over Ronaldo, but he is the captain, and he puts them ahead, and we're all over them, and the worst goalkeeper in the game just won't leave us alone. And then eventually we have a lifeline. We have a big lifeline, because he gets another player sent off. This time it's a defender, so it's not as bad as having Sweatguard, FIFA 15 Sweatguard, Aubameyang being sent off, but it is some random guy, I can't say his name, and comes for the back, and from the free kick again, Dries Mertens, some reason on the free kick, it's over the bar again. He's very piss poor at these free kicks. But as you see from this corner in the 85th minute, we are so close to being knocked out of this FUT Draft round. So Lavezzi picks it up on us as a substitute. He smashes it as far as he can. What a ball! And he's clear. Icardi's clear. There is no chance. Him up against the worst goalkeeper in the game, and of course he's going to miss. And of course the worst goalkeeper in the world is going to save him. Matuidi sends that to Mars, and he has no chance of ever seeing that again. And then that happens. I just hate this game. I just hate this game. Sometimes I don't understand why I play it. Musa, who I found out was 22 the other day, is so annoying. And then the referee blows for full time as if he hasn't just pissed me off enough. He blows for full time right when I'm about to go and score an absolute worldie. So as you see there, we lose. We're out of FUT Draft. The worst goalkeeper in the game celebrates in his own net, as you expect the worst goalkeeper in the game to do. For some reason, the best goalkeeper in the game against me, but the worst goalkeeper in the game for me. So I don't know why. It's in for Musa as well, which makes it 10 times worse. I think I'm going to cry, but it's okay, because obviously we had George Best, who didn't do anything and came on as a substitute and didn't really affect the game much. And then we did lose 2-0, and we are out of FUT Draft, so we do get a couple of packs. We do get only get 1 win, so which means we get a pretty shit selection of packs. We get 2 gold packs and a jumbo gold pack. And from these packs, obviously we need some players, we need some good players, and the first gold pack is the biggest troll. We just got Musa scored against us, the worst goalkeeper in the game, saved shots, and then we get Bentner, and I don't want to talk about it really. I just want to let it go, pretend it didn't happen, and pretend that the EA didn't just give me Bentner. And then obviously we have another gold pack to open. Our second gold pack gives us this guy. I've never heard of him in my life. He looks a decent card. I'm not going to use him because he's not Bundesliga. It looks like we're going towards a Bundesliga type team, as we have most Bundesliga players, including Bentner. Ignore that. The left back we actually had was a Bundesliga player, and I can do this as well. I can actually list things on the market and try and get 15k coins doing that. I don't have to just do it through games. It'd be so hard. I'd have to be in Division 9 to be able to do that. Through games, I have to get promoted from Division 9, I believe, to be able to do that from games. I will also try and get the catalogue items redeemed as well, so I can just move this series on as quick as possible. And then the final pack that we actually had, we do get Cabella, the Marseille Cabella, obviously signed there on loan, and not the best. There's no players in there that would really fill in my team. It's piss poor. To be honest, I had 1 rare player and 2 rare gold packs. But that is how my team looks. I've got Bentner up front, Deco, and a lot of Bundesliga teams, 86 rated, 86 chemistry, 72 rated. And that is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, and I hope to see you on the next one.